What's interesting to me about this new Planet of the Apes movie, Kingdom for the Planet of the Apes, is that's going to be directed by Wes Ball. That was a name I was not familiar with at all until I saw he was directing Kingdom for the Planet of the Apes. Then when I looked him up, I realized why. Before this movie, he was most well known for doing the Maze Runner films. YA movies are based on books. They didn't really leave much of a mark, in my opinion. I don't think they left much of an impact. I don't think anyone's really talking about Maze Runner anymore. So I think those movies just kind of flew under the radar. I think that people either didn't like them or at best, they just went, okay, Maze Runner movies are fine. They're entertaining enough without being particularly memorable. They're not terrible, but they're not that good either. They're just right in the middle, but forgettable. So Wes Ball is a director that is going from making YA book adaptations like Maze Runner that didn't leave much of a mark to Kingdom for the Planet of the Apes, which is a sequel to War for the Planet of the Apes, the third movie in this new Planet of the Apes trilogy that was very successful critically and commercially. Those movies 100% left a mark. They very much left an impact. They were a big deal, and a lot of people would agree that's one of the best trilogies ever made, one of the most consistent. I mean, you just look at the reviews for all three of those movies, and they were all received very well, and they consistently brought in money too. So it's interesting, I think. You have this director that's honestly making a pretty big jump, and so that's one of the things that does concern me about this new movie. I'm glad the writing team from the new trilogy is coming back. I think the trailer that was released did its job well, got me excited. I think that it does have the right tone to it. It feels like a proper continuation of that trilogy, but can Wes Ball pull it off? Because he hasn't had a ton of experience before, and he's making a big jump from YA book adaptations that just kind of flew under the radar, didn't really leave much of a mark, to a sequel, a continuation of three movies that were very successful critically and commercially that people remember and absolutely still talk about, ones that have left an impact. So I don't know if Wes Ball can actually handle that. I think it's pretty interesting. So I'll be curious to see what happens with this new movie. I want it to be great. I really do. But I'm just curious to see how he's going to handle it.